One of the first things you notice about a person is their smile. Cosmetic procedures range from simple teeth whitening to a complete smile makeover. Dentist Brenda Palmer will show us that a better smile can not only improve your appearance, but function. And Dr. Palmer actually found our next makeover subject by chance while she was out shopping.
We just started talking and she was asking me how she knew me. She said that I looked pretty familiar, and I asked her if she had seen some of our commercials on TV, and she's like, oh my God, she's like, that's how I know you. She's like, I've been dreaming of you. She's like, I wanted to talk to you. I've been meaning to call you. She's like, are you going to be doing another makeover? And I'm looking at her, I'm thinking, you don't really need a makeover. But she was telling me that it was not for her, that it was for her son's best friend, that he's in his 20s and he doesn't smile very much because his teeth are not in great shape. And she was in tears, and she was just telling me all this. So I had him come in, and I decided that we could definitely help him.
Friend Tony and I were out riding, and I was coming out of a trick. I came down, landed, like, just wrecked, hit my face, didn't even notice it at first. Just got up, we continued riding through the night. And later that night I went home, went to eat, I was eating pizza, went to take a bite, and I noticed my teeth were wobbling. And I went and looked in the mirror, I just broke them off at the gum line. They were just dangling, hanging on.
Jim's case is going to be so drastic. I'm excited to see how things are going to turn out for him in his life once everything changes for him.
Not as outgoing as I once was. Don't smile, don't talk to people that I'm not real familiar with.
He's learned how to talk without really showing his teeth, and when he smiles, he's a handsome young man. But his life is going to change drastically once he gets his new smile.
Everybody judges people from first impressions, and definitely doesn't give off the greatest first impression.
These are pictures of his mouth that we had taken when he first came in. We've already taken some of these teeth in the back out. They weren't going to be restorable. But I just kind of want to get everything cleaned up and get the decay taken care of so that he can be pain-free and have a smile again.
I'm nervous for sure about it, and definitely extremely anxious. I'm really happy that everything's happening. It's like so many emotions mixed into one. I still just don't know what to think of it all.
Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Are you ready to get started?
Always.
Always? Okay. Well, I know you said that you were interested in doing this asleep.
But before I pass out from all this,
Yeah?
I just want to say thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to the new you. Jim has a variety of needs. He has a lot of teeth that have decayed off to the level of his gum. He has some black teeth in the front. He may need to have root canals on all of his teeth in the front. He may need to have some of the teeth extracted and removed, and we might need to do bridges. First thing that we did was to remove a lot of the black off of his teeth. Even with the black gone, there just wasn't going to be enough tooth structure left to save several of those teeth. So we did need to take those out for him. And then in preparation for the bridge work that he's going to have to replace those teeth, we placed two what we call cords around the individual teeth that are going to support the bridge, and take an impression or a mold of his teeth that we will actually send off to the lab, and then the lab will fabricate his new smile for him. We just started recently to be able to kind of get everything else finalized with the bridge work. We did a cantilever bridge on the bottom. We did two teeth that had roots that we attached an extra tooth to back there, so the 3-unit bridge on the bottom right side. And then we did a bridge in the front with 2 crowns up there. And then we did some fillings along a lot of the surfaces, some tooth-colored fillings for him to replace a lot of that missing tooth structure. And then we also did a zoom for him. It just makes me feel like I've actually, hopefully, made a difference for Jim in his life and for his future to come. I mean, I know he's an amazing guy, whether he's got a perfect smile or not a perfect smile. And this is just going to be one thing to add to his being.
Jim's smile has been transformed. After a long process of gum therapy, bridge work, fillings, and whitening, Jim has new teeth, and he's ready to smile.
Just smile, look. at your teeth.
No.
Oh, you look great. That's awesome. Just no smile this time. That's it. Great. Okay, now let it go. Come on, let it go. Oh, that's great. You look so good. Great, here we go. That's it, let it go. Let it smile, let it show. Come on, you are, oh, God, that's great. Good. Jim is a friend of my son's. They rode BMX together, and he is such a wonderful guy, and he's got a great sense of humor, and he's so young. Nobody needs to go through life like this. He needs to have the confidence. His whole life is ahead of him, so he needs the confidence to be able to go through. And so many things, unfortunately or fortunately, depend on your looks. And now the picture's complete. He looks great.
I spent so long like trying to hide my smile. I got used to doing that. Now trying to smile, my lips don't want to open up. Dr. Palmer has gone out of her way to do so much for me. There's no way that I could even imagine how to show my appreciation for that.
Non-surgical procedures like teeth whitening, white fillings, and veneers can improve your smile, your appearance, and your self-confidence. Call to learn more about Palmer and Associates Dentistry, or to take a second look at this segment of Your Best You, go to WHIOTV.com. What do you consider your best you? With constant developments on cosmetic procedures, more and more people are deciding to turn back the clock on the aging process. Two of the most popular cosmetic procedures are liposuction and Botox. Dr. Joseph Kolb with Plastic Surgery of Eastern Indiana answers our questions.
Nationwide, the most popular surgical procedure in the country, cosmetically, is liposuction. The most popular procedure outside of the operating room is the use of Botox or botulinum toxin. The most